So this story starts with a foam sword, and you might be wondering, why do I even have such a silly looking sword? Well, my mom wanted to dress up as a pirate. I should probably elaborate on that because it probably sounds really weird. My mom is a school teacher, and for carnival each year the kids are allowed to wear a costume to school, and all of the teachers also wear a costume. So around this time of year she always suddenly gets more interested in my costume making activities. Unfortunately, this year I had to tell her that most of the costumes I've made recently can be described as either too much or too little. And I don't think either is appropriate for a school teacher. But as we dug around my older stuff, we did find a pirate costume that was pretty decent. It just needed a little bit more oomph. So I got a little too confident and told my mom that if we bought a cheap foam sword, I could probably turn it into something looking a little bit more realistic. The problem was I really had to finish transforming this sword within one day. So that's where this story starts, my one-day transformation of this foam sword. So the first thing I did was take a Dremel to the side so that it would have more of a beveled edge and look like an actual sword instead of a block of foam. Usually I would do this very carefully and make sure that it's nice and smooth. This time I didn't really have time for that, but because it had to be a pirate sword, I guess it was kind of okay. After I beveled the edge, I added a coat of primer. This is Flexi Dip, I think, mixed with black acrylic paint. Then came the actual painting. Now, the way I always paint metals is by using a kitchen sponge. It gives it a bit of texture that I find really helps to make it look like this rough metal. So I made the blade silver and the handle gold. So once that dried, I went in with one more coat of silver, just to give the blade a bit more dimension. And then finally, once I was happy with the way I painted it, I added a coat of spray varnish. So thank you so much for watching this relatively short video. I have some larger projects coming up, so yeah, stay tuned for that, I guess. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you for my next video.